has trouble with the snap, and the ball is free.
Okay, next question.
I'm a horse football coach right now.
You know, it got shoved up. It got shoved.
A lot of talk this week with UCLA firing their coach, Jonathan Smith's name popping up. With really the only connection being that he's from Pasadena. I have my thoughts on this. Trev, I'll start with you. I think there's two parts of this conversation, but Trev, just give me your thoughts on potentially Jonathan Smith to UCLA.
Yeah, I mean, I understand what people think they're trying to do with that, with the fact that he's a West Coast guy, it's a UCLA, prominent institution and all that. But at the same time, with the stuff you hear about how their football programs run and everything right now and their school or whatever, I don't know why you would want to take that job right now, other than the fact that it's LA and it's bright lights and all that stuff. But you're also playing right now second fiddle to USC out there in Lincoln Riley. I mean, not that we're necessarily the top program, because we're really not in Michigan right now. But it's just, I see what they're trying to do. I don't see a reason for him to go out there and take it. So,
yeah, Nikki, anything to add there?
If Jonathan Smith is the coach at UCLA, it means two things. It means, one, it didn't work out here just because he wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
And it would either mean that, or it would mean he cares more about comfort and being in California than he does playing winning football. And then he shouldn't be our coach. So that's what it is.
Yeah, I think for me it's frustrating from a standpoint of it's not, and I understand why his name would be thrown out there, right? He's from Pasadena, he's a West Coast guy. But that's it. That's really it.
Yeah.
And Nick Saban never talked about going to West Virginia. You never heard Nick Saban West Virginia rumors. I don't really know how important that kind of connection is. But two, it's not realistic in a standpoint of UCLA is a mega step down in terms of program tradition, program history, and then where they currently stand. They have a beautiful stadium way, way away from campus. I don't know if you guys saw the turnout for that New Mexico game at that stadium.
Awful.
It looked like a high school game. The stadium was maybe 1/8 full. Maybe.
They're also the worst team in the Big Ten right now.
Yeah, it's not a good program. He would be taking a huge step back in terms of the resources, what the dedicate, the promises they would have to make for him to even consider leaving Michigan State, I think would be astronomical. That is not even getting into the money, but they don't put resources into that. It's not a desirable job right now. So I just don't really see the realisticness behind this, if that's even a word. But
we made it one.
Yeah. But with that in mind, I've seen some people say if Jonathan Smith wants to go to UCLA, we should let him. And then all of a sudden, all these kind of 97.1 was talking about it. And I've just seen people upset about the performance so far. There you go. There's the tweet. Yeah. If he leaves, we should let him walk. I mean, it's been 15 games. So Travis, are you at all in the camp of ready to move on from Jonathan Smith, or this is not even to me, it's we've played 15 games. He's coached 15 games. It's not even fair to me to be, it's not like he took over a program that was ready to win games. And if you thought he was going to come in and start rattling off 8+ win seasons, you haven't been watching Michigan State football for the past 3 years. But Travis, let me know where you stand on this.
Yeah. I mean, to that point, it's not if he had taken over in 2019, 2020, right after D'Antonio retired, we're talking different conversation here. Yeah. Probably, even though those teams were on the downward slope a little bit.
Right. Yeah.
But I know I'm not at the point where I'm ready to push him out. I could see the frustration and everything, but at the same time, I mean, the college football I grew up watching was, you get 4 years and then we decide to make the decision and everything. Yeah. I mean, I get NIL and transfer portal, all that has made it kind of easier and made people impatient. But I mean, you look at what Oregon State's doing right now and how far they've fallen without him. I mean, he's clearly a really good football coach. I don't know, like, you don't want to lose him. You don't want to pull the plug too early and lose him to some school that's going to end up being really good and, hit the reset button and end up screwing it up again. Plus, he barely has his recruits in here at all. He's got a bunch of I think it's 6 guys in the top 300 in next year's class right now, that after the recent ranking bumps. So, I mean, it's coming. It's just got to, like, the current state of college football and college sports has made people very impatient, especially after what Indiana did last year.
Yeah.
I mean, but to that point, Cincinnati brought in a bunch of his own guys into that program, and we only got a few guys from that Oregon State program. And let's not act like Oregon State was he had them being a good team. Let's not act like they were a college football playoff team when he was there. That's a completely different story.
Yeah. To me, way too early to be having this conversation. One thing people don't ever mention is, like, if you fire a coach this early into a rebuild, and it was a rebuild, make no mistake about it, you are you're just starting from ground zero again. Like, you're starting over, so you're adding another 5 years to that timeline. It's one thing if you said Nick Saban wants to come coach the Spartans today, okay, but, like, if you fire Jonathan Smith, who are you going out to get that's going to start going, rattling off 8+ win seasons again? So I don't know, Nikki. Right, certainly not Tony Annese. I mean, look, Tony Annese, great coach, great job at Bear State, unbelievable.
But you were not hiring a 64-year-old coach for a rebuild.
No, and I love that offense they run at Fair State. Like I said, he's done a great job there. But if Western Michigan hired him, I think that'd be a great hire for them. Yeah. But this is this is a different animal. Nikki, anything to add on your end?
Yeah, it just seems like people are, like, getting mad at Jonathan Smith for being on this list. Like some intern made. Yeah. Like, they're like, if Jonathan Smith wants to go, he should take his ass back to, like, Pasadena. Like, he has never even, like, sniffed the idea that he is. And we're 3-0. Yeah. Like, can we wait? Yeah. Like, look.
Worst 3-0 team in the country.
Like, can we wait a week?
Yeah. Look, if we go
5,
if we go 0-6 in the next 6 games, then I can understand there being some. Look, and I understand there's concerns, right? Like, but it's not like he took over a team that was rattling off 10-win seasons and had talent coming in. But on one thing that always bugs me too is when he was at Oregon State that last year, you see this list come out, like, top 25 coaches. He was consistently in, that 15 to 20 range, like, very well thought after or thought of coach, very highly regarded. And now just because he's at Michigan State, you never see his name on that list ever. Like, what? Just because he changed schools?
I thought he was like number 50 on a top 50 list.
Yeah,
he
forgot how to coach on the way East Lansing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
act like no one ever leaves their home state. Like, he's a West Coast guy. Like, he doesn't it's like he's learning a different language.
Yeah.
Can't do his laundry at mom's house anymore.
Yeah, like
yeah.
I just don't like it's not that big of a thing. Like, like you're saying with Nick Saban in West Virginia. Like,
you never heard those rumors.
I think to that it depends on the coach too, like how much they liked being home, how much they liked that whole area and everything, and the family situation and all that.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody is really itching to go coach at West Virginia.
Yeah,
I mean, it's been a decent program, but
yeah.